Okay guys, here's page 4 of the Unit 5 review packet. Let's see if we can get through these pretty quickly. Now I know this isn't marked great. These arrows were meant to indicate that these were parallel, so I'm just going to remark those really quick. We'll make sure on the test it's really clear. But our new rule, our topic 14, we learned it last class, or the day before the review day, tells us that if we parallel lines, that this over this is equal to this over this. If I cross multiply, I get 5x equals 42. If I divide both sides by 5, I get that x equals 8.4. Now, there's other ways you could do it. You could also do 5 over 7, that's kind of the way we did in class, equals 6 over x. But you'll notice, even if we do that, if we cross multiply, we still get 5x equals 42. That will still give us x equals 8.4. So you can do it a couple different ways. Okay, part B. The first thing I notice is this is in feet, these are in inches. I would prefer for them all to be consistent. So I'm going to change this into 12 inches, and I'm going to label my picture. So that's 12 inches, QR, ST is 14, SV, well, we want to solve for this whole thing, but first we're going to solve for x. So remember, if I have parallel lines, that's what these were supposed to indicate. That means that 12 over 14 is equal to 17 over x. If I cross multiply, I get 12x equals 14 times 17. And I'm going to divide both sides by 12, and I get x is equal to 19.833. But remember, I want this whole length, so SV is equal to 14 plus 19.833. And if I add those together, I'm going to get that SV equals 33.833. Okay, let's keep going. Part C. Well, this is 14b, topic 14b, and 14b says if I have an angle bisector, well, we know it's an angle bisector because those two parts of the angles are the same size, then this side over the bottom equals this side over its part of the bottom. So let's do that. For unknown equals 24 over 12. If I cross multiply, I get this, so x is going to equal 10. Now notice, the relationship of this is half of this. That means this has to be half of this as well, which makes sense that we got 10. Okay, let's look at D. We've got these parallel lines, so this over this equals this over this. Since this whole thing is 28, and we've already used 16, I'll take 16 away from 28, and I get 12. So I'll do 16 over x equals 12 over 21. I'm going to cross multiply. I'm going to divide both sides by 12. Oopsies. And I get x equals 28. Okay, let's keep going. Part E. Oh, I've got my parallel lines again. As soon as I see those parallel lines, this over this is this over this. I've used 3 of my 5, so this is going to be 2. So 3 over 2x minus 2 equals 2 over, let's cross multiply, so that's going to give me 12. Now, since I'm multiplying these together, I need to multiply 2 by everything here. That's why I put that in parentheses. I need to distribute the 2 to those pieces. I'm going to add the 4 to both sides. That's going to give me x equals 4. Okay, let's keep going. I see those parallel lines. That means this over this equals this over this. This one's a little bit tricky. There's a couple ways you can do it. You can start by noticing, okay, if this is 22 and we've used up 2x, I have 22 minus 2x left over. But what I also notice is this whole thing has a length of 22. This whole thing has a length of 11. This is double this, which means this also needs to be double this. That means, so if this is 6, this will be 12. So x will equal 6. And I'm just going to leave it like that for now, but there's another key that's up on Blackboard. You can look at all of the work if you want to do it the long way. We're running, I got to get ready because some kids are coming after school, but let me show you guys how to set up these. Well, let's set up this one first. We have parallel lines, so this over this is this over this. I've used 8 of 20, so we have 12 left over. So 14 over 8 equals 1 plus 2x over 12. We can cross multiply and solve for this, but I'll let you do that. There's a key on Blackboard that you can look at. Over here, we have this angle bisector. This is the same as this. That's, some people put those tick marks in it too, which means that this over this equals this over this. When I cross multiply, I'm going to get 12 equals, and then x minus 2 times x plus 2. Now, I wouldn't worry too much about foiling on the test, but if you needed to, remember, we're going to do first, which is x squared, FOIL, so O, outer, inner, last. So if I simplify that, I'm going to get x squared. Those are going to cancel out, plus 2x minus 2x. Okay, I'm going to add 4 to both sides, and I take the square root. Okay, so there's this last page. Remember, there's a key on Blackboard that you can use. I hope you guys do great on your test.